Hello, I'm going to do morphological types of language. My name is Nancy Mukuria, and my registration number is Z050028. Definition. As I had said earlier, morphology is the study of structure of words, reveals significance, cross language and variation, on how language form words and express meaning through morphemes. Different languages exhibit different diverse morphological types, broadly categorized into isolating, agglutinative, functional, polysthetic languages. Isolating languages. Characteristics. Isolating languages have high morpheme to words ratio, where each morpheme typically represents a single distinct meaning. For example, in Mandarin Chinese, it is a prominent isolating language where words often consist of a single morpheme or a combination of smaller number of morphemes. On to the next one. Agglutinative language. The characteristics are use affixes to convey grammatical relationships. Morphemes are added to a root, each with a clear and separate meaning. For example, Turkish and Kiswahili are agglutinative languages. In Turkish, for instance, affixes are added to the root. Kitap, meaning a book, is often various related words such as kitumbi, my book, kitab, my books, plural of books. Fictional languages. Characteristics. Fictional languages, also known as inflectional languages, often merge multiple meanings into a singular morpheme and words. For example, Latin and Spanish exemplify fictional characteristics in Spanish. Verb conjugations such as halbo, I speak, or halbomos, we speak, demonstrate how a single morpheme can convey person, number, and tense. Polysthetic languages. Polysthetic languages incorporate multiple morphemes into a single word, often creating complex words that function as entire sentences. For example, in Kutwik, a esmonimo, a layout language, is polysthetic. A word like, it's a very long one, I don't have to say it, encompasses the English sentence, I will not be able to attend. That is in that particular language. Cross-linguistic. Variation of morphological process highlights how languages differ in many ways. They form and modify words. Example of this variation levels insight into linguistic diversity and the adaptive nature of language. Affixation variation. Languages differ in types of affixation. They use prefixes, suffixes, and infixes. The purpose for which they are employed, indicating tense, number, gender, etc. For example, English uses both prefixes, e.g., an, in, and do, and suffixes, e.g., ness, in, happiness. Reduplication variation. Some languages employ reduplication and the repetition of words, repetition of parts of or parts or of a word for various morphological functions such as forming plural and indicating intensity. Examples is Tagalog is used to form plural such as Bahe house, forming Bahe Bahe, which means houses. So it's a kind of reduplication, like you do the repetition of a word. Compounding. Variation. Compounding involves combining two or more independent words to create a new word. The rule for compounding and semantic relationship involved can vary widely. For example, German is known for extensive compounding as seen in words like insurance company providing legal protection. That's very long. I don't have to read it. Supplementation. My father. Variation. Supplementation is the use of entirely different form of for related morpheme, often used irregularly. For example, in English, verb to be exhibit supplementation form like am, is, are in each distinct morphological root. Slitic. The variation slitic are elements that are phonologically independent by syntactical neighboring words. The placement and role of clitics vary across language. Example, in Italian, slitic me in dammi give me attached to the verb, but it is a separate morphological unit. Case system, the last one, variation. Languages exhibit diverse case system where nouns or pronouns form change indicate grammatical relationship. Nominative, accusative, genitive. For example, in Russia, the noun dom, house, changes from different cases. Dom, nominative, dom, genitive, dom, dative. Each understanding the cross-linguistic violation in morphological process enriches linguistic analysis, fostering appreciation for the adaptability language and the diverse ability of ways in which the structure convey meaning. And that's the end of it.